Bakari was saying, Bruce, that he couldn't wait till November, where, you know, in his words, he could use you know, Trump's misogynistic, racist words against him.
You know, it's interesting, Don, how everyone in the world is using the word racist on Donald Trump except Donald Trump. And Mr. Bakari, since you're with a candidate and the young lady doesn't have a candidate, here's the deal. Donald Trump has met with, and has met a tremendous amount of pastors from all over the country. We had several meetings, and to bring their what they have going on in their community about how the Trump campaign or how the Donald Trump presidency could help their communities. And, you know, I disagree you saying he doesn't understand about what's going on in black communities. First of all, have you ever even met him before? No, you haven't. I have. I know him very well. You take the time to go down to Trump Towers and go out and visit all the people that work for him, African Americans, women, all over the world, all over, and you're going to sit there and tell me that he doesn't understand African Americans? Dude, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Let me just chime in real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Levell. I apologize. I don't have in my schedule a visit planned to Trump Towers.
Well, then you need to take the time, sir, to get to know the guy, so you know what you're talking about.
To meet the many people.
You need to know what you're talking about.
However, I will say that we are a year removed from Tamir Rice, and just today we had another incident in Baltimore, Maryland. We're about a year removed from Walter Scott, where he was gunned down and shot in the back, and it was on camera. I mean, we have these instances of a very specific pain that many African Americans feel, but yet there's one voice that's been absent, and that's been Donald Trump's. And if you want to talk about Donald Trump championing the issues of African American causes, whether or not it's HBCUs or whether or not it's criminal justice reform or whether or not it's living wages, any of these issues that he's been silent, then let's have that discussion. But you cannot sit here and say that he's been a champion of those issues because, sir, he simply has not.
Well, he has said, Bakari, before
you answer, he has called the number of unarmed black men being killed by police. He said that it was a massive crisis, but he said police officers are often mistreated. That's Donald Trump's stance on that particular issue. Go ahead.
And here's the hard thing, Don. The reality of it is the rhetoric at his rallies simply caused those things to get even worse.
Here we go, the word rhetoric.
Oh, it's a real word. Look it up. The reality of it is at
you ever been to a rally?
I'm not going. Hell, I'll get beat up. Have you seen the people that let me get beat up at the rally?
No.
Okay, well, let me finish, because you're wrong. So here's what I'm telling you.
You're wrong because you've never been, man.
Okay, well, anyway, the point is
this.
So
talk about something when you've been to something.
Can you please let me finish? Because I let you finish. Okay, great. So at this rally where this African-American gentleman was not only punched in the face, but then thrown to the ground by the officers, that's because of the type of rhetoric that Donald Trump uses at these rallies. I know it's supposed to be anti-political correctness, but it goes about 2 or 3 steps beyond anti-political correctness. It has everything to do with bigotry and dog whistle politics, the kind that gets people riled up, angry, and act out of control. Furthermore, it's not just about his stance on criminal justice reform. We can look at what he did. You call him a job creator. I'll call him a housing snatcher. In the 70s, his father and Trump were sued because they were writing C's on people's applications. That is the true Donald Trump. The C stands for colored. That's what you and I would be, Bruce. So the reality of it is his record is not new. Donald Trump is not new to this. He was the one calling for Barack Obama's birth certificate. He is the one calling for his transfer because he didn't believe it. I'm telling you that this is someone who's not new to bigotry. He's lived it his entire life.
Let him respond.
History lesson. Hillary Clinton was the first, ma'am. Do your research.
That's not
true.
The first to...
He's saying Hillary Clinton was the original birther. She's been asked about that, and she's denied it. I even asked her about it.
She was the first in 07 on the campaign. Fact checked it. Yes.
Okay, but listen, let's move on.